Good evening.
Hey, good evening. Ignacio Esteban, Austin Ridge area and Garrisonville District. I'm just about a mile from this proposed location where I live, literally my house on Austin Ridge. And yeah, the traffic will be atrocious. It just asked, I was here at the last hearing, public hearing, and also their town hall meeting. It was pretty much, I felt like it was an embarrassment. 60 like to 2. Most people, I think it should have been denied then. It should have been deferred. Hopefully now we can deny this, be done with it, because we don't need another 120 gas pumps. We don't need a convenience store the size of a mini Walmart, 500 some parking spots. They're not listening. People spoke clearly. They were embarrassed here. Let's just be clear. They were absolutely embarrassed. Maybe a few more people show up here. The people here I speak to, I have a major petition online at change.org that has over 2,600 signatures. You can see it yourself. As I've sent an email before, it's done very well. Read the comments there. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of people, not just from the Garrisonville district, but all over, do not want this here. It's not a good fit here. We don't want to be known for having Buc-ee's in our county. I think that's pretty clear. It's a product that recently has been all over the news. It got an F- from the Better Business Bureau for bad customer service. I mean, do we really want this in our backyard? I mean, all over the news. The reputation is taking a big time hit, and I don't think this is something we want. For me, retired law enforcement, federal agent, 26 years, I think it's also going to bring in higher crime. There's no doubt. You look online at amount of shooting, armed robberies, violence that's going to come with that. That's not something we really want. It's a peaceful area. We don't want to attract them. We're tracking, let's say, it could be 30, 40, 50,000 people, 60,000 people on the weekends, long weekends there. Not good things not going to happen, and especially when you're 24/7. FBI statistics have shown gas stations and convenience stores that are open late 24/7 are subject to more violent crime than regular businesses. That's what we're going to get with Buc-ee's. We're going to get more crime, more violence, more things we really don't need in this community. And of course, we're going to have just accidents. People are going to get, conditions there. First responders are going to have to come. It's more money we're going to have. And of course, if they do come, it's going to depreciate our value. A lot of people are going to move on, including myself. There's no way I'm going to live there. I'm right there on Austin Ridge, a line of cars. Right now, it's peaceful. We run. It's a walkable community. We enjoy our community. This would just add it and make it miserable. It's something we don't want at all. So I would say definitely just end this. Let's deny this. That's the recommendation of Mr. Zuroff was to deny it on both, we'll say both counts, because law enforcement, but on both. And let's move forward, and the buck stops here. Let's end this. So we have to keep on doing the charade months after month, because it's going to keep on with the numbers and bigger and bigger. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, before we go on up.
All right, folks. Those are the comments I made at the hearing on the 25th. As you can see here, we have here the staff representing Buc-ee's there, all the way to the right, the Charlotte gentleman, Stan Beard. He was at the town hall meeting. These are the attorneys, and he's also at the last hearing and stuff. Of course, he's the face of Buc-ee's here, trying to get it here in our backyard. And of course, there were some Buc-ee supporters, but the majority of the people here, I would say 4-1, maybe 5-1, did not want it here. And for all the reasons. You heard some of what I said from the high crime, the traffic congestions, water shortage. There's so many environmental concerns. We do not need 120 gas pumps. We don't need a convenience store the size of a mini Walmart. We don't need 800 some parking spots and literally in our backyard here with all the congestion, all the traffic, all the nightmare. And VDOT had a lot of concerns. They had more questions than answers, and we know where this is going to lead. We all came prepared. Very impressive. Everybody came really well prepared, very professional, and really concerned. It's disheartening that those 4 planning commissioners did not vote with us, understanding this is not something the community wants here. Why would you do this to us when we bring so much revenue and taxes with our houses, our cars, our gas tax, sales tax? I mean, we pay a lot in taxes here. I mean, myself, I think I paid over easily, way over $15,000 on local. Then you have the state tax. Then you have federal. We pay a lot in taxes. We pay more respect. This is an outside company based outside from Texas, I think near Lake Jackson, near Houston, and they're coming in here. They were giving Governor Youngkin campaign contributions, whatever else he was doing, the Beaver himself, with the spirit of Virginia, and have access. Why is a Texas billionaire so interested in Virginia politics? Because he wanted access to build his travel centers here. Do we really want this here? No, we don't. So disappointing. We're going to keep on fighting with the Board of Supervisors, let them know. I encourage everybody to keep on contacting your local representative and let them know we're not happy with this. And of course, we're looking at legal action. I think they're violating our proffers. These kind of businesses were not agreed to, especially this kind of magnitude. It's not healthy for us to have this kind of gas stations so close to us. This is a health issue, an emissions issue. I mean, this is not a healthy environment to us to live in. And I will not have my family here in this environment, but we will continue to fight because this is what we do. And this is a cause that we're worth fighting for. So remember, folks, the buck's up here. No Buc-ee's in Stafford. Let your rep know. Get involved. So we can keep this, and nothing else, we will continue. We'll be like a honey badger. We'll fight them to the end and cause delays until they get frustrated and decide they get the hint and exit 140 is not for them.